Pamela from New York writes, why is it that so many of our elected officials in Washington, the ones who decide what happens to our tax dollars, don't pay their own taxes?
Well, if she's talking about hypocrisy or double standards, that's a pretty good question, and it has a good long history, whether it's conservatives who got draft deferments but for the war in Vietnam, or liberals who are for busing except for their kids. And the other reason is a lot of people don't like to pay taxes. It's an interesting question also because one of the things that has occurred to me is among the people on the liberal side of the bloggers and on some of the cable networks, if George W. Bush had had a cabinet with so many people with tax problems, what would they have been saying about it? And here's my segue into that. This is a question really about a distrust of government. And it gives me a chance to play the one clip that we've queued up for our viewers and listeners, because it goes to what Chip Reed was talking about fundamental differences in philosophy. You remember Ronald Reagan in his inaugural in '81 said, in this crisis, government is not the solution to the problem, government is the problem. Tonight, Barack Obama laid down a very different message, and I want to give you a few seconds worth of it. It comes up right about now, I hope. Folks, okay. Play it.
I reject the view that says our problems will simply take care of themselves. It says government has no role in laying the foundation for our common prosperity. For history tells a different story.
Now, the point about this is Obama went into a very long historical account of all the times that the government has been part of economic and social progress, the land-grant colleges and the interstate highway system. And he's not only drawing a line in the sand between conservatism and his own philosophy, but he's saying, look, this is not a liberal idea, it's a traditional American idea to use government to make things better. It's a fundamental philosophical divide between Obama and a lot of conservatives. You're going to hear a lot more about this, I think, in the days and weeks ahead, Katie.
All right, Jeff Greenfield. Jeff, thank you so much. It's good to talk to you. We miss you on our program.
I shall return.
You had a good piece last night about the demise of newspapers that was actually kind of depressing, but well done.
It was, but after Mark Halperin's use of new technology, my next piece will be on 8-track.
Okay, good. All right. Thank you very much, Jeff.